Hello everybody, it's In The Zone with Nee, and I'm Nee here to give you my Week 5 game picks. I know I'm late because I wasn't here on Saturday. Actually, I wasn't here in Philadelphia on Saturday. I was in New York visiting some family, but I'm here now. I know I'm a little late, but I'm trying to get my game picks out to you before 12 o'clock hits, so you have some time to look at them, talk about them. I don't know, whatever you want to do with the game picks. Now, first game, I got the Redskins versus the Dolphins. I got the Redskins winning this game just because they're a better team than the Dolphins. They have more talent than the Dolphins. The Dolphins are like the bottom pit. Like, if we're talking about college football, we gotta give the Dolphins some credit, but we're not. The Dolphins are in the NFL. They don't like an NFL team. They can't beat Alabama. They can't beat Clemson. They probably can't beat Georgia, who just lost to South Carolina. They can't beat a lot of college football teams. They probably won't even make the college football playoff. The Dolphins are not a good football team in general. They're tanking, but this is not tanking. This is like nuclear missiles. Like they're just not good for real. Now I got the Saints versus Jags. I'm gonna go with the Saints for this one. Jaguars, even though they had that quarterback, Gardner Minshew, who's been going crazy, I still got Teddy Bridgewater, who's also been going crazy, with a Mike Thomas, and they don't have Jalen Ramsey. That means Mike Thomas is going to eat. I mean, Alvin Kamara out of backfield is going to eat. I believe that Saints and Sean Payton, he's been proving himself so far without Drew Brees, they will come out here and get the W. And I got the Bengals versus Ravens. I got the Ravens winning the game like everybody probably should. The Bengals are not a good team. Like I said, they're not like, if I'm making the bottom three teams, probably like the Dolphins at the bottom, Bengals at the second, no, Jets at the second bottom, and then like Bengals right there. And then the Redskins they're coming. Only reason because they got talent. But yeah, Lamar Jackson, I expect him to have a bounce back game. If you have on fantasy, I'll expect you to pick him up because he's going to rush for a touchdown and throw for a touchdown, at least one of each, because Bengals secondary is not that good, and their linebackers aren't that good. So I believe that Lamar Jackson's going to have a good game, and Mark Ingram's going to have a good game, just because he's like their leading rusher. They wanted to get Le'Veon Bell, but so far he's been playing better than Le'Veon Bell has for cheaper money. Now we have the Seahawks versus Browns. I'm going to go with the Seahawks for this game, just because Russell Wilson is an MVP candidate, second MVP candidate in my eyes. It goes Patrick Mahomes, then Russell Wilson, then CMC, Christian McCaffrey, just because all three of them have been playing out of their minds. CMC has been dominating the game as a little white running back. Who would think that? A white running back is dominating. A white running back is dominating. It's like you create a player on Madden and you make him white just for the fun of it, and he just dominating. That's what this dude is doing right now. He's that good. And Russell Wilson, how you want him to beat you? He can run for touchdown. He can run and throw the ball. He can run and run the ball like I said. He can throw the ball from the pocket, from all different angles, and then Patrick Mahomes. I had a video I seen of him throwing outside of the stadium. He has a cannon. He can do everything Russell Wilson can do, but better, but throw farther. He did lose to the Colts, which is shocking in my opinion, but hey, sometimes losses happen. They caught him lacking. Got hit a bunch of times. They will get Tyreek Hill back. They will get Sammy Watkins back. They will get their left tackle back. So I do expect the Chiefs to come back, as you can see in my upcoming predictions. We do have the Seahawks to be in the Browns. Eagles versus Vikings. I'm going to go to the Eagles for this one just because their run defense is one of the best. Actually, it's probably the best in the league in my opinion. But the Fletcher Cox, with a Brandon Graham, with a Derek Barnett, with a Nigel Bradham, with a safety as a Malcolm Jenkins who can go inside the box and thump with it. And also, that means that will shut down and make Kirk Cousins pass the ball, which he could beat him by. Don't get me wrong. But I don't see him outgunning Carson Wentz if that's what you have to do. Carson Wentz is probably in talent, he's probably a top 5 quarterback. So I don't see him outgunning him. Kirk Cousins has been a disappointment so far with that big contract they gave him. Now I got the Texans versus Chiefs. People say this might be the next big rivalry. I'm going to go with the Chiefs for this one just because they just lost and they get Tyreek Hill back and I'm pretty sure they get Sammy Watkins back. They're going to go off this week. It's going to be good because if you have Patrick Mahomes on your fantasy team, of course you're going to start him. He's going to go off for you, I promise. Also, Texans don't have anybody on their secondary that really scares me if you think about it. Jonathan Joseph, he's getting up there in age. Justin Reed, he's still a little too young. Also, they have a bunch of people run 4-3 on the Chiefs. They have Minko Hardman, they have Tyreek Hill, they have Sammy Watkins, and McCoy in the backfield could also catch out of the backfield, and Kelsey, and they have Mahomes slinging that thing. So I got the Chiefs winning this game confidently, maybe by like 10 points. Then I got the Falcons versus Cardinals. The Falcons are They're a disappointment this season. They have all these weapons, all this talent on the team. They still can't produce. But the Cardinals are again another tanking team. They're not that good. They're not developed enough. Even though they do have Kyler Murray, who I believed in the first couple of weeks, kind of let me down. So I'm gonna go with Matt Ryan, who pretty sure he had the second most passing yards in the NFL. So I'm going with Matt Ryan beating these Cardinals. Now I'm going with the 49ers versus Rams. I'm going to go with the Rams on this one, just because I believe Sean McVay is going to be Sean McVay. It's going to be a thinking match. Sean McVay, Kyle Shanahan, two of the brightest minds in football right now. I'm doing Lincoln Riley, who's in college right now. Those are three of the brightest minds in football right now. Also, Jared Goff, he threw a pick. I'm pretty sure he threw a pick in every single game he played in since week 12 of last season. He got to do better. He has to do better, and I expect him to do better right now. Or Richard Sherman could go crazy. If you have the 49ers defense, it could be a big boom or a big bust. They could let up a lot of points. Jared Goff could go off though for like 400 yards. It also don't have to force feed the ball to Todd Gurley, who's not gonna play today. They're gonna have a Malcolm Brown. They're gonna have a Darrell Henderson, who they just drafted, and Cooper Kupp, who had been like their go-to person. He's going to be successful as well. Now the Titans versus Broncos. I'm gonna go with the Titans winning this game, only because the Broncos, they're my favorite team, but I don't expect them to do anything this season. We're looking forward to what. I'm sorry, I charged my computer up. We're looking forward to this draft, the offseason, what we can do. But the Broncos did shock me last week and beat the Chargers, so you never know what can happen. But the Titans, Marcus Mariota, he's been playing pretty well. I'm pretty sure he threw 7 touchdowns, no picks. I'm pretty sure he had 2-3 touchdown games already. Although they went against a good secondary team, because the Broncos do have one of the best pass defenses in the league. I do believe, but their run defense is middle of the pack, like bottom middle of the pack, like push it like 22nd, something like that. Derrick Henry and Deion Lewis should do pretty good on them. Because over the play action game, and Corey Davis and Laney Walker, they should do their thing on the play action game. Also, Joe Flacco, I don't know why they traded for him. Like him and Case Keenum are not a big of a difference, but that's John Elway. Jets versus Cowboys. Jets' pass defense is extremely underrated, so I do not expect them to do good for the passing. I do expect the Cowboys to win, but if you have Ezekiel Elliott, this running attack will be extremely good. The Jets, they're not good. Like I said in the beginning, they're another one of those tanking teams who they're basically giving out free W's. You want a high dub? You get it. Like, you really can get a high dub from anywhere. Like, them ice cream truck that be coming down and so like, I'm gonna talk. How about this? I got to talk now. We have 4 teams we know giving out dubs. The Jets giving out dubs, the Dolphins giving out dubs, the Bengals giving out dubs, and the Redskins giving out dubs. All 4 of those teams, if you play them, I'm giving out high dubs. So you want a dub, you want a dub. You want a dub, you want a dub. If you playing that team, it's basically a guaranteed dub for you unless your team is that team, which might suck. But now I have the Steelers versus Chargers. And actually, Mason Rudolph is coming off an injury. They traded away Joshua Dobbs. The Steelers are just looking like a mess right now. I'm not believing in them. Juju is a great receiver. James Conner has not been playing as well as I thought he would play. It's actually been Jalen Samuels who has been playing pretty well. And Chargers have 2 great backs. I still believe in Phillip Rivers, who can come back. I feel like it could be the resurgence game where they get their energy back, they get their swagger back, they come back and they basically, I got a blowout, them blowing out the Steelers. Or Mason Rudolph could come in and do some damage, but I do believe the Chargers will win this game. And now for my upset pick, the last game, the Lions versus Packers. I'm gonna go with the Lions here. I believe that they have Snacks Harrison, they got Trey Flowers, they got a Matt Patricia, who's one of the most underrated defensive coaches, who came from the Bill Belichick tree. Matthew Stafford, he can sling it. And Aaron Rodgers has not been doing that good for me. And I believe if you shut down that run at Aaron Jones with Snacks and Trey Flowers can do, and Gerard Davis, your linebacker, can do. Like I said, a defense coach, and Matt Patricia can do. And Aaron Rodgers, you got Darius Slay back there. You got a Diggs back there. They can do some stuff. I'm pretty. They went with the Chiefs. They beat the Eagles. The Lions are a very underrated team. They can do some damage. So I'm gonna have the Lions winning this game. But yeah, thank you. I see you guys next week. Peace. I'm out.